Blog your way to the top of your home business. Blog your way to the top of your home business organization. How any business builder can turn a simple blog into a lead-generating organization cash cow for any home-based business. Welcome to Blog Your Way to the Top of Your Home Business Organization. Everyone knows that in order to succeed in your home-based business or your MLM/network marketing business, you need to adopt the latest strategies when it comes to making massive money. This book will expose every single detail that you will need to know in order to make a 5 to 6 figure income with your business and with blogging. This is even more pertinent considering that home business strategies has evolved tremendously since the 70s and in the 21st century, where the entire playing field is leveled, which is good for newcomers, but extremely devastating to those who do not anticipate changes. That is why blogging is one of the best tools you can ever use. Unleash the power of blogging onto your home-based or MLM business. In offline life, what holds your attention more, a single advertisement in a newspaper for some product or someone actually speaking with you and recommending the product? Sure, the answer is the latter. The personal touch always works. More than that, when you understand that other people are using the product too, you are more confident about using it yourself. This does not happen with the advertisement in the paper, but when someone speaks to you realistically about it, you are more inclined to go ahead with it. Now, this is exactly the difference between a website and a blog. A website is static. It is almost an advertisement of the publisher, and you are only reading what they have put up. However, in a blog, there is interaction. This interaction, most often, is between the publishers and the people who are using the product. In the world of multi-level marketing, such personal interaction can go an extremely long way. It builds credibility. This is the first benefit you get with your MLM business blog. People can see the other people who are networking with you, and they get inspired too. From being a faceless venture, your business opportunity turns into something that several other people are using and making money out of. There is no need to tell what kind of impression that might create on a visitor, even a fleeting one. It builds a brand identity. Blogs can build a brand name for your business like nothing else can. Almost every blogger will refer to what you are selling by its name, and this will keep the brand alive in the reader's consciousness. Compare this with a website now, where it is only you that is speaking about the brand. That certainly seems flat. It helps you explain your opportunity better. This is a leverage you get from your blog. You can use it as an instrument to speak about your opportunity as much as you want to, and even clarify doubts that the readers might have. Blog authors also use these as a vehicle to repudiate negative comments about their opportunities and improve their impressions. It helps you communicate. Communication is the most important thing to keep your MLM fire burning, and nothing helps in this better than a blog does. You can keep speaking with people who are interested. Keep posting things for them, and you will never come across as a spammer. Remember that it is your blog, and you can use it in the way you want. You are not intruding on anyone else's private space by posting on it. Blogs have tremendous potential to set wings to your multi-level business venture. As you use them more and more, you will realize the great wonders they can work for you. Make your MLM blog the channel for information on your business. With a multi-level business, you need to be as transparent as you can be when you are prospecting. In non-MLM businesses, the impression about the product is created through many kinds of media. But in an MLM business, the sponsor is the only channel of promotion. When you are prospecting a client, you can be sure that the client has not heard of the opportunity from anywhere else. Since the promotion depends only on you, you have to become as lucid as you can. But do you think this is possible with just a meeting or two. It isn't. There are going to be times when the prospect will go home and ask, "Hey, what about this point? Oh, I cannot go ahead before I am sure about this. Should ask about it the next time." In most cases, the next time never comes. You miss one thing out, and the prospect is unlikely to take the pains to return for clarification. That is the reason blogs are working so impressively for multi-level marketing prospecting in today's times. Blogs can reach out to thousands or even millions of people each day, depending on how they are promoted, and they can provide a wealth of information to the readers. With your MLM blog, your first post will be a general description of your business opportunity. You will find that interested people will want to know more, or they will want to comment, and they will make posts. Now, you have the opportunity to make another post elaborating on what they have posted. This chain of communication can go on. With each post, you are putting information out there. As the posts keep happening, you are putting as much content about your opportunity as you can. And people who read it know exactly what it is about. Even if they have a doubt, all they have to do is post a question, and you can even reply to them in live time. Now compare this with real physical communication, and you will begin to see the difference. When speaking about content on your blog, we must also highlight the possibility of other MLM experts coming over to your blog and making their posts there. Even if they are promoting their own businesses, they are adding content to your blog, which makes it more visible on the internet. And you get the opportunity to post on their blog too and share links, which are all SEO methods that any internet marketer would be proud of spending time and effort on. Do not underestimate the power of the content on your blog, even if you make only short posts each day. This makes the blog a channel of information on your business, which helps in bringing in more targeted visitors to your business site. Reach out to more people with your MLM blog. One of the best things about a blog is that the search engines love them. If you have a blog to call your own, there is nothing better you can do to make yourself better visible on the search engines. If you know about search engine optimization, you will know that blogs are crawled by search engine spiders much better than websites. There are several reasons why this happens. Let us take a look at some of them. 1. The first reason why search engines love blogs is because they are constantly updated. Most search engines, especially Google, love websites that are regularly updated. This shows that there is someone caring after the website. Since blogs get regular posts, search engines understand that they spell value to their readers. That is the reason their ranking increases for the search engines, and they become more popular on the internet. 2. Search engines love quality content. A website may be infused with good content, but they cannot compete with a blog when it comes to content. People from all over will be making posts here and putting in a lot of information targeted at other readers. Search engines know this, and hence, they will include links for blogs in their search results, so that they provide better quality searches to the searchers. The more content comes in on your MLM blog, the better chances it has to get promoted on the internet through the search engines. 3. Blogs are a channel for other bloggers to promote their opportunities too. Actually, a blogger is never alone. He or she exists in a space called as the blogosphere. This is where bloggers of the world unite and populate each other's blogs. When other bloggers make posts on your blog, they are going to place their own business website or blog URLs below their posts. But this doesn't kill your prospects. On the contrary, your prospects are improved because you can go on their blogs and make your posts too. You can place the URL of your MLM business website or blog below those posts. How does that help? That helps because you get inbound links to your blog or website. A simple rule with search engines is that they rank websites or blogs with a larger number of inbound links more highly than others. So, you can become more prominent on the internet. These are the 3 top reasons that bring your blog higher on the search engine ratings. You can only imagine the vast benefit this can have on your online MLM prospecting. Your MLM blog make the connection with your visitors. Prospecting has immense importance in the world of network marketing, but at the same time, your prospecting must be fruitful because everything depends on the size of the network that you build. When you are prospecting, the following 3 points become of the highest significance. You need to convey the details of the opportunity you are promoting to the prospect. You have to make them see what profits they stand to earn from it. You have to interest them in the idea so that they become a part of your network. Any MLM prospector will agree that the first 2 points are relatively simple to achieve. But when it comes to the 3rd point, most of them draw a blank. It is a quantum leap from explaining your prospect everything that they must know to really make them want to be a part of our team. You have to make a connection here. Only that will influence them in joining your network. But how do you make this vital connection? If you have been in the MLM game since some time, you will know that there are many ways to make this connection that tells your prospect that this is the opportunity that they should really be thinking about. However, among all these various methods, the one that truly stands out is blogging. Your MLM blog can work wonders when you are trying to inspire your prospects to take up your opportunity. Let us see how. With your blog, you can invite your prospects to put in their own ideas and opinions about your opportunities. If people are really interested, they will surely make short comments about what they think. That way, you can know who have some genuine interest in your business, and you get a list of targeted prospects. Now, you will get both positive and negative comments. However, remember that the blog is a 2-way interaction vehicle. You have the chance to answer the negative comments and rectify misunderstandings, or even express your desire about overcoming flaws. You can use the same blog to inform them when the shortcomings have been looked into. This helps in improving the credibility about your business too. Shortly after its inception, your blog will become a vehicle for other MLM bloggers to post their comments to. The readers who comment will slowly begin comparing different opportunities on your blog, and this will help highlight the positive points in your business. This will have an impact on the new visitors. Your blog is your instrument to invite targeted prospects to comment about your MLM opportunity and popularize it. You have to hone this talent so that you begin seeing the results with your prospecting ventures. How often must an ideal MLM blog be updated? Any person who has read the ABC of blogging will know that the prospects of a blog can be increased by making as frequent blog posts as possible. There is a reason that has to do with search engine optimization. Search engine spiders are always interested in finding the most regularly updated blogs and websites because they are of the opinion that these will provide more qualitative content to the searchers. For that reason, search engine spiders crawl blogs better. Now, if you have a blog for your network marketing business and you are not updating it, it is already dead in the water. The search engines are not going to rank it. The crux of the matter is that you need to regularly update your blog. But how often should you do it? This is a good question too. The multi-level marketing business is a very time-consuming business. There are a lot of things to attend to, and even though the blog is your biggest promotional tool, you cannot spend as much time as you would like to once you are into the thick of things. Hence, what you need is to draw a balance here. The words of the MLM wise suggest that you need to make at least 3 to 4 blog posts a week when you are starting out. This is quite an achievable target. Since you are starting out, You will be highly enthusiastic in building your team, so it is practicable too. As your network builds up, you can reduce this a bit, and if you are fully satisfied with the stability of your network, which may be several months or even years down the line, you can keep things running with just one blog post a week too. However, it is not just the frequency of the blog posts that matters. You have to make sure that these posts are good too. If you make an impactful post, it will set people talking about it. Make a post that explains a misunderstanding about MLM or something like that. Many people will keep commenting on this, and your blog will keep getting updated with their comments. The search engines will be happy too, and you will not have to make as many posts too. The only point of interest here is to keep the search engines happy with the kind of updates the blog is getting. If that happens through your visitor comments and posts, you need not make as many posts yourself. But at the same time, you must know that this could take a long time coming. Ideas on making powerful posts on your MLM blog. It is highly necessary that you keep your multi-level marketing blog updated as often as you can. But at the same time, it is not easy to get ideas to make these posts as often as you would like to. Even professional writers have their writer's blocks, so it is not surprising that you, who are writing only for your business, will have these blocks too. But you have an advantage over professional writers and authors. You at least know the direction in which your post needs to be made. You are sure of what you want, and you can use that knowledge to make effective posts. The following are the 5 important characteristics of an effective post on an MLM blog. Keep this in mind, and you will see the ideas flowing in your mind. Originality. Every post has to be original. Now, you do not have to make an invention and patent it here. It could very well be a post taken from some other MLM blog, but you have to rework it so that it projects your point of view. This can be easily done. Read a post on another blog, see what you think about it, and then write an original post inspired from that post, but with your idea about the topic. This counts as an original post in the world of blogging, because blogs are about giving personal information. Thought-provoking appeal. This is a very important aspect that every blog post must have. Your post must be well thought out so that it makes the readers think. You can write something that is actually a question, like, should an effective network marketing business expand horizontally or vertically? You will see a lot of comments pouring in. You have to give your own idea about the topic, and then people will either agree or disagree and give their own justifications. The interest factor. One thing that every blog post must have is that it must be interesting to read. Take a blog post of someone else's, but rework it in a way that it becomes easier to read, like use bullets, give interesting headlines, etc. You can even rehash your own old stuff to make it more interesting to read, and with a more contemporary perspective. Make a start. The best thing to do when you are stuck with ideas is to start writing. Write about the multi-level marketing concept in general, and as you are writing, new ideas will flow out. Sentences have a way of leading you. If you sit and think, you will probably not write anything. But if you let those fingers flying on the keyboard, you will see stuff coming out of them. You already know 1,000 things about MLM. All you have to do is write it down into an effective post. Outsourcing your blog posting needs and how to do well at it. It is too much to expect that you will be able to blog as much as you want, even if it is to take your MLM business ahead. There are too many things that are going to occupy your time soon, and you won't find time to blog properly. Also, you may not really have the literary talent needed to rivet a potential visitor's attention onto your blog. These things can but really take a toll on your business prospects. So, what can you do? The simple answer is that you can outsource. You will find a ton of online marketplaces where freelance writers sell their services for worthwhile remuneration. They will blog for you and relinquish the rights of their works to you. Such ghostwriting can be great to keep your blog going. You get professionally written stuff in a time-bound manner, and the post will be made in your name. If you did not know about it already, this is the way more than 90% of the business bloggers of the world are doing their things right now. Outsourcing is not a bad thing if you get the right person. But yes, this is where we come to the stumbling block. Where do you get good writers? What are the things that you must look at? To answer the first question, you will have to sign up for an account on any online freelance website and make a post stating your project requirements. You can mention the time frame you expect the deliverables in and the budget you are working with. The following are links of 5 of the top freelance websites where you can get expert writers from all over the world ready to work for you. Get a freelancer. Script Lance, Elance, AU Freelance. This one is specifically for European requirements. Aguru. Now, to get a good writer that meets your requirements, you have to look at the following. 1. Insist of checking samples of their previous work. However, there are writers who will pass off already existing work as their own, so you can have them write a paid sample post for you, and then think of taking things ahead from them. It is great if they have past MLM writing experience. 2. See if the writer is acquainted with blogging. Some of them will do the posting for you too, and will handle the replies that the blog gets, i.e., keep it updated. This is of great help. You can keep your blog completely operated through them. 3. Make sure that they will stick to guidelines. Take a commitment from them on the same. 4. All the sites mentioned above have reviews of providers. These could be a parameter to base your decision of recruiting them on. 5. Mention to them that they will have no rights on what they have written once you have made the payments to them, taking your MLM blog beyond its obvious potential. What most people do not know is that they can make much out of their business blogs than what they are already doing. A blog is great on its own, but there are various ways of leveraging the potential of these online machines of business promotion. Article marketing is one of the most effective ways in which you can leverage your blog to get more results from it. Let us see this in a bit more detail here. What is article marketing? Article marketing is an online promotional campaign in which you submit articles to directories with a link below them. When people search for information through search engine, there is a high chance that these articles will show up in the search results, and if impressed, will click on the links below them and populate the website, using your blog for your article marketing campaign. The posts you make on your blog are your original written stuff. They contain valuable information. Article directories will love to have these posts as content on their own websites. You can do that quite easily. Just make an account on some of the best article directories of the internet and submit your posts there as articles. You can rework them before posting if the directory has guidelines about not posting material that already exists on the internet. How does the system work? You can write a bio of yourself and your business below the article you have posted. This is where you can introduce yourself and provide a link to your MLM blog or your business website, promising readers more information in these places. If people are impressed with what they have read, they will visit there and you build traffic. Also, most article directories are much better search engine optimized than your blog is. You are able to expose your business link to many more people through your article marketing campaign. But the most powerful leverage you get is the impression you are creating of being a kind of authority in the subject. When you have several articles put up on article directories, you are going to become popular too. Your name will be searchable through search engines. This will add to the credibility of your expertise in the business, even if you have to write different articles for your article submission requirements. Not from the blog. It is a good idea. You will find that you will get good traffic from your article marketing campaign too. In collaboration with your blog, article marketing can make your business quite popular on the internet, making your MLM blog a separate business venture in itself. Do you know that there are a large number of people who are making money on the internet only through blogging? Now you may be having a blog only to promote your main venture, i.e., your MLM business. But you should not downplay the potential of the blog itself in making money for you. After all, why are you in MLM? Surely to make some good money. For that kind of objective, the blog fits the bill quite nicely. There are ways to monetize your blog, and at the same time, improve the potential for getting prospects for your MLM business through it. What can be better than that? Let us see some of the ways in which expert marketers use their multi-level marketing business blogs to make money for themselves. Affiliate marketing. When you agree to promote someone else's product on your blog or website and get paid for the same, you are into affiliate marketing. You can surely do that with your MLM blog. Pick out a product that you are comfortable promoting and ask its owner to allow you to promote their product. You can chalk out a method of compensation on a per-click or per-sale basis. However, it may be difficult to get affiliate sponsors in this manner. The simpler way is to sign up for Google AdWords. When you do that, Google will match you with affiliates who are ready to promote their products through your blog. You will be given a code of their website that you can place on your blog. When any visitor clicks on the URL mentioned in the advertisement, you will get paid. This is known as pay-per-click advertising. Because you are paid on the basis of clicks you are giving the advertiser. The key is to popularize your own blog. If your blog is popular, it will get more visitors, and you can send more visitors to your affiliate sponsors too. Also, Google pays out better for blogs that are better search engine optimized. Opt-in lists. This is an indirect method of monetizing your blog, but it sure works. Compile an ebook from all the matter that is present on your blog, or get one specially written. Promise this ebook to your blog visitors for free. Make an advertisement for this and put it up on your blog. Give them a clickable link within the advertisement. However, this link must point to a lead capture page and not the direct download page for the ebook. On this lead capture page, also known as squeeze page, which is actually a form, you ask the visitors to mention their email addresses so that you can send them a newsletter or more informative stuff like the ebook. They will mostly opt in because of the freebie they are getting. When you get the ID, it adds up to your opt-in list. Now, how do you monetize this? You can use a lot of methods, but email marketing is the best. You can send them regular information and slowly interest them in your opportunity. A lot of them will eventually sign in if you provide them with quality stuff, and you get business because you added something free on your blog to build your opt-in list, turning your MLM blog into an authority center. If you play your cards well with your multi-level marketing blog, you may very well end up fashioning an MLM authority center that people from all over the world will want to visit to find out what the concept is all about. For you, the internet may be a channel of promoting your business, but for the vast bulk of internet users around the world, the internet is still a source of information. If you do things right, you can make your MLM blog the source of all information about network marketing. You can very well imagine the great benefits that can bring to you. It will make your business immensely credible, and most of your visitors who think of making some more money through this business will not mind signing in for your business opportunity. However, the onus lies on making your blog an authority center. This is not as difficult as you think. The search engines help you greatly. If you can make a blog that is nicely search engine optimized, it will figure prominently in the results, and you will get a lot of visitors. The key definitely lies in proper SEO then. Most people do not check out beyond the first page of the search engine results, and they believe that the links on the first page belong to authority sites. Hence, you have to use all white hat SEO tactics that you can to figure here. There are many other points though. It is important what you put on your blog, because that is what the lasting impression will depend upon. Here are some tips that can help you. 1. Make highly informative posts so that people understand you know what you are speaking about. This is extremely important if you want to make your blog an authority center. 2. Reply to all comments that you get, especially the queries. Apart from making you seem quite congenial, people enjoy doing business with friendly folk. It will also create the impression that you know your stuff. Only a knowledgeable person will make prompt replies and clarify points. 3. When your blog becomes popular with the search engines, make 3 to 4 posts a week initially, and this will happen. You will see other experts in MLM visiting your blog and making posts there. Be sure to make informed comments on these people's posts. This kind of interaction is very impressive for a visitor. 4. Also, go and blog on your visitors' blogs, especially if they are also about MLM. This cements your impression as an informer multi-level marketer. 5. Compile ebooks and promote them through your blog. The casual visitor holds ebook authors in high esteem, and you are going to benefit from that impression. You have to give time for this, but it is very much possible to make your blog an authority center. When that happens, there will be no looking back for your networking prospects. Cliched though that may sound, free blogs and paid blogs. Is free always better? If you are intending to start your own blog for your MLM business, you will find out that there are 2 types of blogs out there: the free blogs and the paid blogs. The paid blogging services will require payments to be made per month or per year to keep maintaining the blog alive on the internet. Also, these paid blogs may charge for additional services that they provide, such as allowing you to post affiliate ads on your blog, and thus make money out of it, or even to give you a domain name that you use for your blog. Free blogging services are, as their name suggests, you do not need to pay for any of these services. That is what sets people thinking, shouldn't going for free blog services and paying nothing to maintain the blog be a better option than paying for the same? That would seem so, but in reality it isn't. Here are some points that tell you why. Policies of blogs. All blog sites have their policies that you have to adhere to, or your blog faces the risk of getting deleted. Now, with paid blogs, these policies are designed to be more attuned to the needs of the blog owners. They are quite in line for creating promotional blogs and even monetizing them in various ways. If you want to do all of that, these paid blogs with clearly defined policies will be good options for you. The free blog services, on the other hand, do not need to cater to the blog owners because they are not making their income through them. Most of these sites will change their policies quite often to suit their own tastes, often disregarding the needs of the blog owners. This could be quite disadvantageous to the interests of a commercial blog like yours will be. Consider this if the blog service you are on suddenly decides that they won't have blogs that do affiliate marketing anymore. Where does that leave your blog that already has such a service? The impression with the visitors. They may be beneficial to you in the short term, but free blogs take a toll on the overall impression they create for your visitors. Many visitors who come to your website will be internet savvy, and they will understand the difference between a free blog and a paid blog. If you have a paid blog, it spells a better stability and viability of the opportunity to the visitor. A paid blog will win over a free blog any day when it comes to commercial blogging. You have to see your long-term goals and not mind the few dollars you will be spending on maintaining your MLM blog on a paid service. How to start a free blogger account. Google affiliated tools are always the easiest to operate and use, and Blogger being one of them. The same can be said about it too. It is as easy to start a free account on Blogger as it is to breathe. That may feel like an exaggeration, but find it out for yourself and you will know. Starting a free Blogger account. The following are the steps to begin. 1. 2. Go to Blogger.com. Now, if you already have an account on Google with any of its other services such as Google Mail, you can directly use it to log on to Blogger.com. If you have auto-saved your Google login information on your browser, you will not even get a login screen on Blogger.com. But if you don't have a Google account, you have the option to do so now. You will have to fill up a simple registration page. Remember that this account will work for all other Google services such as Google Mail, Google Talk, Orkut, Picasa, etc. 3. Once your account is registered, you will be taken to your dashboard, which is your blog management page. You will find an option for blog creation here. Here you will have to fill in some simple fields that will help Blogger.com start a blog for you. This will include the title you wish to give your blog and the blog address you seek. It will be of the form http://www.Zeiss.blogspot.com, where Zeiss is the part you can decide. 4. There are 2 other options on this page. You can host your blog, i.e., you can take this Blogger blog you will create and put it up somewhere else on the internet. The other option enables you to import a blog here, provided it is also a Blogger blog. This is a good idea if you want to merge a smaller blog you already have into a larger one that you are intending to create. 5. You get a button that allows you to continue, provided you have filled in all the information. If everything is in order, you can start making your first blog post right away. That is the reason Blogger.com sees such a large number of blog creators. Each day the process is just so simple. Now, here are some tips you need to know, especially since you are creating an MLM business blog. 1. Think of the title of the blog in advance. It should be intriguing and interesting, which will make people curious about your blog and want to visit it. 2. The domain name should be search engine optimized. It is a good idea to use the word MLM or a similar word somewhere in the name. 3. Make your first post intelligently. Put a lot of thought into it. For a new blogger, this can be a make or break post. How to set up your own hosted WordPress blog. Setting up a hosted WordPress blog may sound technical to most people, especially people who are looking at blogging for their MLM business. But if you go about it systematically, you will find that it is not all as difficult as it is cracked up to be. In fact, a little down the line, you will begin to enjoy blogging, as well as tweaking the blog in order to make it better and better. Here are the main steps you will need to follow to set up your own hosted WordPress blog. Plan it out first. Don't be in a hurry to start your blog. Think what you will do with it. Think of a suitable subject. Even though you are working within the MLM arena, you want it to be special. Think of what name you will have for your blog, and even a catchphrase which you will use for the promotion. Get the domain name. You can buy a domain name from many websites. You can even buy a domain name and give a subdomain name for each of your WordPress blogs. It is not illegal. The best place to get domain names is GoDaddy.com because they give a low price, about $1.99, and are well reputed. By hosting you will have to host your WordPress blog. Buy hosting from GoDaddy.com or a similar service. Get the domain name and hosting as a package and save costs. If you intend to have multiple blogs, look for shared hosting options. However, in that case, you will have to think which blog will be your primary domain. Download WordPress. Go to WordPress.org. You will find an orange button on the right side for downloading the WordPress folder. Click on it. The download takes place automatically. Then click on the downloaded folder to decompress the files in it. Upload WordPress files on FTP server. Open the root folder of your FTP server and copy the WordPress files onto it. Wait for the files to upload completely. Set up MySQL. WordPress requires the MySQL database to run. This is where the blog will store the necessary files for its operations. The database will manage the content on your blog and make things simpler for you. For setting up the MySQL database, you will have to go to the Hosting Control panel and set up the MySQL database that you will find there. You can give this database a name of your choice. Install WordPress and set it up. The installation of WordPress begins directly when you type in the name of the domain that you have chosen. This is a self-leading process. Once the installation is done, you can give it a proper web address and you will be prompted to select a username and a password, which you can change later. With this much, you are ready to post on your WordPress blog. However, you can definitely tweak it further with themes and plugins to make it more appealing to your visitors. Make your WordPress blog more impressive with plugins. One of the best advantages with a hosted blog is that you have the freedom to enhance it in a variety of ways. With WordPress blogs, there are numerous plugins and themes that you can use to make your blog not only more beautiful and customized to your purposes, but actually more functional for you and the reader. It is not at all necessary to use any of these. Actually, you can start with your WordPress blog without the plugins and themes, but definitely when you are into the blogging activity, you will want to do it. So here is a little information on how you go about with the plugins. What are WordPress plugins? WordPress plugins are simple software applications that allow you to install interesting features on your WordPress blog. Plugins ensure that the feature you install on the blog is done quite easily, literally at the push of a button. Installing plugins on WordPress is free. Where to get the WordPress plugins? You will find WordPress plugins at the WordPress website itself. You have to visit here http://www.wordpress.org/extend/plugins/. The link tells you what plugins are currently available, and there are various featured plugins on this page itself that you can decide to choose from. Which plugins to choose? There are thousands of plugins, which means you will have to pick and choose the ones that will be most profitable to your needs. The following are the plugins that you can choose from. 1. All-in-one SEO pack. This plugin helps in search engine optimization by helping you to add keywords to your blog. 2. All-in-one AdSense. This plugin will add Google AdSense ads directly into your blog posts. Many people who are monetizing their blogs through Google AdSense use this plugin because it makes their work easier. They could very well add the ads manually. However, that would take a great deal of time. Use this plugin if you intend to monetize your blog with AdSense. 3. PHP Lite. This is another plugin that people who want to monetize their blog use often. The plugin is great help if you intend to showcase some eBay products on your blog and provide affiliate links to them. 4. Twitter Tools. If you have a Twitter network, you can link it with your WordPress blog through this plugin. If you don't have a Twitter account yet, having one is a good idea. This is a social networking site where you can meet a lot of people and can even prospect them with your MLM proposals. 5. DMS Guestbook. This is a crucial plugin for commercial blogs such as yours is. The plugin enables visitors to fill in certain bits of information about themselves. The plugin allows you complete management of their entries. You can edit their entries before they show up on the blog. These are just 5 of the best WordPress plugin. You can check out the internet and find information about many unbeatable plugins that you will like to have on your blog. Getting free WordPress templates. Most people who start a WordPress blog for their business purposes think that they will not have to dabble much with the design on the blog because of their impression of running a serious blog and not a pop fan site. However, the truth is that commercial websites, such as your MLM website, need attention to design much more than a fan site. After all, it has to have appeal if you want to attract people to doing business with you, or joining your network as it is in this case. The best part with WordPress is that it helps you do this. The beauty of WordPress is that it is an open source application. It has not been designed by a team of developers who have just unleashed it to the world and forgotten about it. WordPress is being developed each and every minute by thousands of users on the planet, and they are making their WordPress developments available for general global use. This is how any open source project works. The advantage for you here is that you are free to make use of any of these developments, and the icing on the cake is that most of these developments are free. This is especially applicable to the various WordPress templates and themes that you will get so abundantly on the internet. You only have to make a general internet search for free WordPress templates, and you will see that you will be bamboozled with options. There are complete sites dedicated to WordPress templates. Click on some and see if you like something. From the completely frivolous to the hardcore professional, you are going to find all kinds of options here. You will find that you will have to take your time to decide which of these themes to use. You can also change themes later on if you want. The installation and usage of these templates is quite simple, and if you have started your WordPress blog yourself, this should definitely be no big deal for you. Just a note before using your WordPress theme, think carefully. It should be in tandem with the impression of your MLM business that you are trying to create, so you should give some thought to it and choose wisely. Also, remember that it is bad for business if you change the look of your blog too often. It speaks of instability, so make your choice wisely. The thing that helps you here is that there are thousands of free options for you to choose from. A conclusion: are you going to take action and tell your grandchildren how you took advantage of the trillion wave? Or will you just sit by and justify to your grandchildren why you missed it? The choice is yours.